did it! She's in the chair! Yay! Today we're going to talk about transferring.
Everybody, transfer, transfer,
and how I get from point A to point B, into bed, out of bed, and just about everywhere else. This is my care assistant, Meryl, and she is going to demonstrate getting me out of bed so you guys can see how I use the Hoyer every day to get out of bed and into my wheelchair. I use a manual Hoyer lift, which uses a sling, like the blue one you see Meryl putting behind me. The sling attaches to the Hoyer, and the person is lifted into the air with an air compression system to a predetermined height. This makes transfers simple and safe for both patient and caregiver. They also make electric Hoyer lifts, like this, that do not require pumping, but lift a patient with a remote control. They're typically more expensive and difficult to get covered by insurance. Transferring from my chair to another surface is a possibility if someone has enough tricep and core strength. My triceps operate at about 40% and my core slightly less. Yet, as you can see here, I can successfully bump myself from a chair to a hard surface mat with the assistance of a trainer or someone else. While this transfer has evolved and gotten better with time, it is still difficult for me to transfer from my chair to an uneven surface. I also like to use the Hoyer to transfer into other chairs, like my shower commode chair, as you can see here. My mom and I do this every day and have become accustomed to the time and specific nuance it takes to properly get into this chair. This way, I'm able to do my daily routine and take care of all of my restroom and bathing needs so I can get on with my day. On days when I'm not leaving the house for appointments or therapy, I like to do some at-home exercise out of my chair and on the floor, which also requires the Hoyer lift. Transferring onto the floor can be difficult for many people with paralysis. I have found using the Hoyer to get to the ground and back up is the easiest for me and those who are helping. Once I am on the mat, I am able to stretch and move my body differently than in my wheelchair. With assistance, I can reach and twist parts of my body that I would be unable to otherwise. I love laying prone on my belly, which helps reverse the effects of long-term sitting and ease some of my hip and back pain. Sometimes we even get crazy and do longer workout sessions at home, on top of the therapy I already do at Project Walk. The Hoyer lift can even come with me. We learned how to break the Hoyer lift down ourselves, and we are now able to take it with us when I travel. It is portable, although bulky and heavy, but a necessary piece of equipment for me. Unfortunately, not every room is equipped to handle a Hoyer lift. We often find beds with platforms underneath, which forces us to improvise and utilize the corner of the bed, as seen here. But getting out of bed would be impossible without the Hoyer lift, especially in these situations. So now that I've shown you the way I get in and out of my chair, bed, the restroom, and even the floor, you'll notice that none of this is possible without the help of someone else. Even if I were to transfer myself, I'm still at a point where I would need someone to spot and support me while I did it. This is a big reason why I fundraise, for the care so I can have the assistance I need to live my life. And I wouldn't be able to do it without them, and I wouldn't be able to do any of this without you guys. Thank you for your incredible support.